Hi friends, Sean Leonard here. I am standing in Payson, Arizona, right here in the beautiful pine trees. My brother Jace is doing a remodel on this 870 square foot, 2-bedroom, 1-bath house. So I'm gonna walk you through what it looks like now before they start. You can see they're starting to clean it out right now behind me, but you'll kind of see what it looks like before they started anywhere on the project. And then we'll walk you through over time as they do the full remodel, and you'll get to see what it looks like at the end, give you an idea of the steps that they go through for a nice facelift on something like this. It looks like the bones are pretty good. It's just a lot of cosmetic things that will make it look a lot nicer to be able to help sell it for top dollar at the end of the day. Take a walk through the house with me and we'll go from there. I am in front of Jace's finally completed remodeled house. I'm gonna kind of walk you through the house the way it looks now, and then also talk about some of the work that they did to make this look as cool as it looks right now. We are in Payson, Arizona, up in the beautiful pines, as you can kind of see, and you see the street here, just very pretty town. This is where Jace and I grew up. Always loved doing stuff up here in Payson. Let's kind of walk through the house. As you'll be able to see from the early videos, it has been painted. So you can see they did the whole outside. It does have a very nice little deck, so that's very pretty. You can walk around the side. There is a decent side yard to this house. It's on a decent sized lot. You could kind of see right here. So you do have some bit of side yard, and then walk around the whole thing for you. I didn't cut down on my wobbliness. All right, here is the backyard. So you see that. There is a small little dog run. So if you do have dogs, you can let them out and be out here for a few minutes. But I mean, it's pretty small. And then that goes back onto the patio there. Let's walk through here. All right, and then you do have a circular drive-through, so you can see my car is on that side, and then it goes through to there, so you have a nice little area also in the circle. All right, let's walk through the house, and you can see all the amount of work that went into this remodel. Coming on the inside, you can see here, they're working on that window, just boarding it up. But you can kind of see here is the living area. It is a 2-bedroom, 1-bath house. Jace, how many square feet is it? 876. As you walk in, you'll be able to see they redid all the walls. They redid the ceiling. They've done flooring. So you can see here is the living room. This house, I believe, is 820 square feet. So let's check out this kitchen here. The kitchen and the laundry are together. You can see that there. I'm curious to see what he's gonna do with the cabinets. I know he will replace the countertops at least. He's gonna redo the flooring, so you can kind of get an idea. Now, where a lot of the work went into was the kitchen. What they did was they redid all the cabinets, and you now have granite countertops, very nice cabinet, new appliances, but also in the area where I'm at right here was where the washer and dryer was. Awkward to have it into the kitchen. What they did is they moved the washer and dryer over to where the water heater was, and the water heater they put into a closet. I'll show you that here in a second. But they've added lights and fans, so you can see that. They have a skylight here, which is kind of cool. I don't know if you can see it there. They've put recessed lighting throughout the house. That's nice. Again, back into the living area. And then you have 2 bedrooms back here. So your first bedroom here, again, you're gonna need new flooring. Yeah, where this is located in town, I think is a good location. Let's go All right, friends, they are progressing along pretty good on the house. They put drywall over the wood paneling, made it flat, going through. As you can see, they're starting to mud the drywall, and that way it's gonna look more like a modern home anyways, and just makes it look a lot better throughout. It's a little bit more expensive process, but in the end of the day, less work, and it's gonna look better throughout the process. They even did drywall over the wood paneling on the ceilings. They're gonna have the drywall come out and put drywall over the ceiling.
That'll be extra insulation. I want them to do it over the top of this so that that'll be extra insulation to it.
They've also pulled the carpet out. You can see they pulled out the carpet. They've had the AC guy already here working on the units. So that's already been done.
They're gonna put in 2 more.
Oh, they're gonna put in 2 more units?
Well, 1 more unit with 2 blowers. It'll be for the 2 bedrooms, and then they're going to work on this one so it's actually 100% functional. So this will actually just cover the main living area, and then they'll have the 2 blowers to be able to cover the bedrooms.
So they're going to add 2 blowers for the bedrooms and then the main living area.
And then they had a great idea, which I think I'm going to try to look into, is see if the plumber can actually take the water heater out of here, and then I'll put the washer and dryer into here. The water heater outside, and then make this the washer and dryer. Let's
go check out each of the bedrooms has its own split AC unit. So they had AC units added throughout the house. They put the glass doors on the closets. They did this kind of cool shelving in the closets. I think is a good location. So overall, I think it'll be a good location. All right, let's check out this bathroom. So this will also need to do some work here. You can kind of see, you've got the toilet, the flooring everywhere needs to be redone. You've got wood. You can see here, they moved the laundry, technical washer and dryer to here. And then bathroom, he did the lighted mirror, which is popular. And then you have cleaned up everything in there. Bathroom, again, wood paneling throughout most of the house. It's really dark wood paneling in here. So you can kind of see the light for the room is interesting. I'm sure he's gonna change that out. There's the ceiling. Minimum painting, but I think they're gonna change out they're probably going to need to pull off the wood paneling off most of the house and change that out. So that would be some drywall work. Of course, the flooring. Not a huge house. And then the water heater, you can see right here in the corner, is there. Small house, but a lot went into being able to get it, again, redid everything from the adding drywall to all the walls, because they put it over the wood paneling. They really did a lot of work in here to make this look very nice. So, hi friends, thank you for watching. This is Sean Leonard with Housing Around AZ, part of Realty One Group. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about this house or any other properties, please let us know. Thank you.